you remember these things? When you were a kid? Now, I've shown you this cart before in a previous video, probably 4 weeks ago. It was kind of just after I bought it. It's my son's little buggy. It's called a Gorilla Cart, or Gorilla Carts, make it, whatever. We got it from a place called Bunnings here in New Zealand, which is the equivalent of Home Depot if you're in the US, and the equivalent of B&Q if you're in the UK. I don't know what it's the equivalent to of in other countries. Anyway, it's okay quality, it's very cleverly designed, very clever. In fact, I'll show you. So, as you can see, very clever the way it sort of flips and the wheels come together. But, you know, my son and I, we absolutely thrashed this thing. I mean, like, for 4 days in a row, we have taken this down to the beach and it's been under the water every day. I mean, it just gets a thrashing. I don't know if there's bearings in there, but, you know, I can see in that area it's starting to rust. It's just... So here's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is, how about making a titanium version? This is a serious thing. Now I know I've got the jet powered skateboard on the go, and I said I also want to make an electric skateboard, and I want to do these other projects like the world's toughest iPhone case and the world's toughest GoPro case, but right now I don't really have the machines to do those. However, there's a chance I can do this thing, like the jet powered skateboard, the engine we're working on. If you watched the last couple of days video, it's getting closer. We're getting the engine fired up, and so we'll take things from there. But this thing, I mean, take a look at this. So in there, like, that's just folded metal. I should be able to do that with titanium. I won't fold it. I've got another way of doing it. I've stood on the beach and looked at it for like half an hour today, thinking about how the various angles and how I can put it together. I think it's not too bad. I'll have to get some parts machined. I think I can get someone else to do that for me. But it would be like the world's greatest cart. Like, by a long shot. Fully titanium. Perhaps the wheels, I'm thinking, could be from a golf buggy. You know, the things they pull around, because they look cool, they look space age. The big plastic thing, I really don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe find another sturdy plastic thing somewhere. That one's a little bit weak. But maybe I've had too much salt air today, but that's the current like thing I'm thinking about. So this really is the shortest video I've done in a while. I've just not made the effort to really go and find something to give you today. I mean, I'll just say it, that's really what it is. My only excuse is that this is sort of my last day with my son for the holidays. I was really making the most of it with him. I was playing checkers with him in the cafe this morning. We spent the entire afternoon at the beach, 3-4 hours. I lost track of time, we both lost track of time. But there you go, that's life, that's what it is, at least I'm honest. I was putting dinner together earlier and had my son grating some cheese, and you know, the cheese was going everywhere, and I was making him pick up every little bit. He kind of picked up some and left the rest, and I said, look, no, do it properly, do everything, and and then some got left on the table. I said, no, look, pick up every little piece. And then he left the wrapper on the table. I said, no, look, that has to go in the bin. Like, that's what I try to do myself, that's what I try to teach him, because I believe the little things really are the big things. And with that, I have an excellent and extremely appropriate quote for you today. It's by Dale Carnegie, and he said, "Don't be afraid to give your best to what seemingly are small jobs. Every time you conquer one, it makes you that much stronger. If you do the small jobs well, the big ones will tend to take care of themselves."